It shocked me that I even thought about doing it. It just kind of happened. Good morning. Today I'm going to share with you some things I have quit that I never thought that I would quit. But I had a reason for it, and I thought I would share that with you today. I want to let you know what other things I've quit doing and what the results are. And then I want to announce the winners of my last giveaway. Will have 3 people that I'm going to buy a $100 e-gift card for, or a $100 deposit in the PayPal account. Well, I started using Retin-A in 2014. It'll be 11 years this August. I was not having any problem. I used it. I did it right. I've got a ton of videos on it, how I slowly added it to my skincare routine, and I wasn't having any issues. But it'll be 3 years coming up in May that I will have faithfully, and I mean faithfully, used a red light mask on my skin. And I have been really bowled over with the results. It took probably 6 weeks, and then I could see a difference. And I thought to myself, take one for the team, MaryEllen. I don't know, I'm willing to give up Retin-A, and now it's been 4 months since I've used Retin-A. And I also gave up derma rolling, which was a huge part, and I think both of them are really beneficial. But I just kind of like experimenting. I want to see how long I can go and get the results I want, which is just really the healthiest skin I can have. Because I'm never going to have anything done. I've never had anything done, and I know I can say it. I mean, unless I was like in a wreck or something and I needed something done, you know what I mean, like reattach my lips or something like that. But I'm just who I am, and aging doesn't bother me a bit. I've earned everything I have, I think it's the nurse in me. I just like to see what's going to happen. I had decided in November that I was going to see how long I could go without seeing a drastic change, or, you know, I examine my skin really well, but I wanted to see how long I could go without using Retin-A. And it was kind of like a mistake. I was going to continue derma rolling, but I have to have a schedule. And I missed my November derma rolling session, which is the first Sunday of the month. And so I thought, well, I'll just skip it for a month. And then when the first Sunday of December came, I thought, well, you know what? You've already stopped using Retin-A, so you might as well stop derma rolling. I still do my scalp on the top, but I don't do my face or my neck. I don't do that anymore. I have consistently lessened the amount of products I buy over the years. And the products I use are from Timeless, Skin Diva, Dermatology, and Mesama. That's the only one I added. When I started using like serums and stuff like that, the medical grade skincare was like all the rage, and the more expensive it was, the better it was. And that's how I found the brands that I've used for the longest. And the 2 that I've used the longest are Timeless and Skin Diva. And I like certain things from certain places. There isn't anything I've ever had from either place that I didn't like. So I found out very quickly that non-medical grade skincare could do really good things for your skin. The only thing I consider medical grade is tretinoin and hydroquinone, and they may have come out with other things, but for me, for something to be medical grade, it has to require a prescription, and that's just my persnickety self. That's just how I think, and I could be wrong, haven't looked it up, but it's kind of how it is. In May of 2022, I bought the Omnilux mask. I'm going to show you both of them that I have. I used it until it quit working, and it quit working at 28 months. And I was fine with that. And I would have repurchased the same mask, but I wanted to try the Mesama mask because of it covered the mouth. I'm going to link Melissa 55's video that she did just recently. And she uses the mask, and she also has the neck mask and the chest, neck and chest. And she bought these little things that are supposed to go under your eyes, but she uses one for under here and then one on her mouth so she can get coverage on her mouth. And I have spent time with Melissa. I've seen her in person, and I just have to tell you, I think she has the most beautiful skin. I can't even say, I mean, she's like 18 months younger than me, but if I met her and she told me she was 50, I would believe her. I would believe her and easily believe her. She's got gorgeous skin and she's not ever had anything done. But Melissa was so smart to buy that she could put on her lip, because that's the area I'm just really particular about, the lips. I can't help it. The Omnilux just turns on. Mine quit working, but you just press one button and it's on for 10 minutes and then it stops. And on the Mesama, there's a button here. You press the button, the word Mesama comes up. I can choose red light, and near infrared light, and that's what I use. And then I can also choose to do the pulse technology, and that's 6 minutes, and I do it for 6 minutes. This is a serum, the press serum that I use. I bought this when I was still using my Omnilux mask, when it still worked, and I had all intentions of using it. But if you use it with an Omnilux mask or with just regular red light, near infrared light, you have to wait 20 minutes. And that just messed up my schedule, so I didn't use it. I thought, well, I'll use it some other time, or I'll just use it on the side. I'll do whatever. But once I bought my Mesama and they had the pulse light technology, you didn't have to wait. You could just put it on your face. You could use the mask for 6 minutes. That's what I do all the time now. I quit doing the 9-minute session. This also has the capability of red light, near infrared light, and blue light, which makes it magenta. This is the Mesama mask. It has 2 straps with 1 Velcro. But what I do, I can adjust this strap and make it tighter. I use it for 6 minutes, and to ensure, it seems like either I get it tied up here or tied down here, but what I do is I go ahead and just put one hand and go like this. And that way it touches all the time. This is my Omnilux mask, but it has 2 straps, but they attach separately, unlike the other. But I would just take this around and put it through here and tighten it. But I would always hold it on my chin like this and hold it up because it bothered my nose. So like nothing that I have found, or I'm not going to buy anything else. I will buy another mask if my Mesama lasts 2 years, I will buy another one, probably the same one, who knows. I always just kind of have to readjust it. So now in the morning, all I do is I use the cheapest, nubbiest washcloth, and I get it warm and I go all over my face and my neck, and I just let my skin dry. If I'm going to I use the Skin Diva 20% arginine with hyaluronic acid and Matrixyl 3000. So this is the one serum I use one day. And then the next day I do the same thing with a clean washcloth, and I walk to my refrigerator and I use about 3 drops of the Timeless Vitamin C plus E plus Ferulic acid. I also will use Skin Diva and Dermatology, but I buy whatever is the best deal. One of these, now that I'm only using it about 3 days a week, will last 8 months, and I have never lost one bit. It remains clear. I mean, it's clear as it can be. If it starts getting yellow, it's no good. So I have never lost any, but I keep it in the refrigerator in my kitchen, all the time. And I've used this now for 10 years, a different bottle. It's the Timeless Hydrating Eye Cream, and I just use a small amount. Now, these usually last anywhere between 6 to 8 months, because you can't get a tiny amount, but it's a good eye cream for me. It works real well, and that's it. I mean, water on my face, 1 serum, and an eye cream, and that's it. So this is what I do after I cleanse my face in the afternoon, and I still use the Prequel, and I love it. It's just, I can't believe I've replaced my Purity Made Simple that I used for 20 plus years, but they have the Prequel at Target, and I have not been in a Target in years, and everything I've used from that brand is excellent. And it's wonderful that you can buy it at Target, but I'm not one that likes to go in and go shopping. But I know a lot of you do. So when it's time to go to bed, I just go to bed. And at my bedside table, I have my eye cream. And what I've been using since, well, this one I just finished, and I got it 4/5/24 is when I opened it. And you can take this off, press this down when it quits pumping, and oh my gosh, it'll last. I think it lasted, well, look, there's still some in there. I won't let that go to waste. But I went ahead and opened the other one the other night because I thought I had it all. But I guess I didn't have it at the right angle. So I wanted to show you how much I use. And I screw this up all the time. That much does both my eyes. And I've just always used an eye cream for the last 11 years. So I know that people say you don't need them, but this is the HPR eye cream, and it has a retinol, not Retin-A, but it has a retinol, and I just really like it. So this is the second bottle. On my moisturizer, for years I used the IT secret sauce, and I loved it, and they reformulated it. And now I have found two that I like, and I don't always use a moisturizer. I like the Retin-A from Drunk Elephant. It's a polypeptide, and the Dermatology Peptide Night Cream. And this one is a little bit thicker, but it just goes in really quickly. And this is a little thinner. It's called a night cream, but about, I'd guess about half the time I use one. It's just when my face feels like it. Like today, it feels supple, but it's how my skin feels at bed. So that's why I have this at my bedside table. So like I am done. I cleanse my face in the afternoon, use a mask, and then I'm done and get in bed. And I have this in my drawer, and I use the eye cream and that's it. I'm gonna leave the extra things I do at the end of my video on the end screen. That they usually have recommended videos. But I'm going to go ahead and put in that one specific one. And anything that I've changed, like in there it says I derma roll my face. I have that noted in the information or in the first pinned comment. Okay, I want to tell you what difference I've seen in my face. I filmed this video on Monday, March 24th. The only makeup I was wearing was mascara, eyeliner, and lip gloss. And I am 71 years old, and I find this important because, as a rule, younger skin bounces back quicker no matter what you do to it. It just does. The biggest change I have seen in the last 4 months is I have breakouts on my cheeks that I never had before. And I've noticed it. I mentioned it in the last video that I did. So once I looked at this on Monday on this video, I decided to add 3 minutes of red, near infrared, and blue light therapy after I did my 6-minute pulse light routine. And it's already better. But I don't know if it was time for it to get better or not. But it was just really strange for me to have breakouts. I do know that when people start Retin-A, often their face will purge, pimples will come out from underneath the skin. But I don't think that was the case, but it could have been. I don't know. Once I quit, I went a couple of months and my face was fine. Then I had these breakouts on my cheeks. I thought it was kind of interesting. I kind of got excited knowing that my skin would still break out. But I'm going to continue with the 3-minute with the magenta light, because blue light does help with breakouts. I have not added or taken away anything other than the tretinoin derma rolling and the Matrixyl that I used after derma rolling. I haven't tried a new foundation. I haven't tried anything new because I just wanted to see what would happen. Other than the breakout, I really have not noticed any decline in my skin. I haven't seen any new wrinkles or deepened wrinkles. My skin remains smooth and it feels supple. It feels really good. If I feel the need at any point to resume Retin-A or tretinoin or the derma rolling, I'll let you know. But I'm just wanting to see. I just am real interested in this experiment. And I can only speak about the 2 masks that I've used, and I purchased both of them myself, the Omnilux mask and the Mesama mask. I do know there are other great brands out there, but if you're considering one, my advice would be first look up the company, see what you can find out about the company, their reviews, look at the specifications, make sure that the wavelengths and the number of lights, sometimes there's more lights in one bulb, you can't go by the number of bulbs. So you've got to compare apples to apples. And also something I think is really important is how long is the warranty. I've seen $600 masks that have a 1-year warranty. So it's just, those are the things that I would recommend. And the reason I always buy my products and don't do sponsorships is because I just do my best when I can just say it like it is, say something negative if I want to say something negative, because there's pros and cons in just about anything. But I know creators that can give fabulous reviews no matter if they purchased it or not. So it's just my best way to do anything. Also, I have not used any other facial gadgets whatsoever. I don't do massage, gua sha, use any of those radio frequency devices. I can't use those because of heart issues, but the rest of it I just won't do. I'm just that way. Some time ago I found a really good video from a doctor about what red light therapy really does, and he wasn't talking about any brand, doesn't mention any brand, but if you want to know what it can do for you and your body, your skin, your joints, it's a short video and it's a good video, and I will link it below with the information. And a little bit of an update. This year my son turned 50 and I got to meet him out for lunch, and I'm going to insert a picture of him. His name is Jeremy, and when he was born, it was a very odd name. I don't know very many Jeremys that are older than him. Jim's health isn't as good. I didn't ever mention, I don't think, but in 2016 he was diagnosed with stage 4 COPD, and he did absolutely wonderful for probably 6 years, and then he started doing an inhaler once a day. I think he does the Brio Ellipta. This past year he's started using a rescue inhaler, and now we have oxygen in the house. So he's just kind of, it's just been hard for him. I do hear him singing every once in a while, but I don't know that I'll ever get to have him back on singing for you. Those are some of my favorite videos. Okay, so now I want to announce the winners of my last giveaway. The first winner is Jill Radcliffe. Congratulations, Jill. The next winner is Cheryl Tisdale. Congratulations, Cheryl. And my third winner is Barbara Wessel. Congratulations, Barbara. Just make sure you leave a comment below and I'll let you know how to get in touch with me. I do love my red light panel. I just have to tell you, I use it for my back, and I will use it if my knee hurts, which it doesn't. I haven't had much knee pain, but I have used it for my knee. But I cannot make myself sit or stand in front of it to get my neck. I know I told you I was going to, but I don't know. I don't know if I will or not, but I love it for pain. So, and I have the Mito red light panel. I got the small panel because if I really used it a whole lot or needed it, I could add one and make it longer. And it was a lot less expensive than the next higher, but it gave me the range that I needed. So if you use a red light therapy for anything, let me know, and let me know what you think. I was showing one of my sisters, like if you want to do an area of your neck, like with this Mesama mask, and any others that are flexible, and that's the only kind I want, you could put it right here and turn it on and get just that area right there. So I'm showing you how I do it to my sister right now. And some people put it on top of their heads, and some people wrap it around their arms. So there's a lot of different uses. I'm just so happy that it is available in homes, because you used to have to go to Well, they'd have it in therapy departments, in outpatient settings, in hospitals, in chiropractic settings, but I really do think it's phenomenal for many reasons. It is all good. I'll see you the last Sunday of April, and thank you so much for watching, for hanging in there. I hope I made sense. I make perfect sense to myself, and I will see you in my next video. Take care. But I don't feel bad because throughout, since I turned, I'm down to using very many Jeremys that are older than 80. No, you won't see Mary. No, there hasn't been. I'm starting to think, but no, there hadn't been anything.